Most men waste too much time chasing a woman who already made up her mind. They hold on to hope, thinking maybe she's just busy or she'll come around eventually. But here's the truth. When a woman doesn't want you, she shows it. Not in loud, dramatic ways, but in small, cold, calculated moves. And if you don't catch the signs early, you'll be the guy trying to force a connection that doesn't exist, while she keeps you around for her ego. In today's dating world, women have options. She can scroll through attention, compliments, and offers like it's a menu. If she's not into you, she doesn't have to say it. She'll just act like it, and hope you get the message. That's why it's dangerous for a man to stay blind to her disinterest, because every minute you keep trying to convince a woman who's already checked out is a hit to your self-respect. As a man, you need to learn when to walk away without explanation, without anger, and without regret. The moment you feel you're chasing more than you're receiving, that's the moment you should start observing her actions like a hawk. No begging, no pleading, just clarity. This isn't about playing games. It's about not playing yourself. If you ignore these signs, you'll lose more than her. You'll lose your confidence, your time, and your edge. But if you pay attention, you'll know exactly when to cut it off and keep your power intact. In this video, I'm going to break down the 7 most brutal but honest signs that a woman is not interested in you anymore, and why it's time to walk away like a man who knows his worth. Before we start the video, I want to remind you that my exclusive online course on mastering the dating game is available now. If you've been learning from my YouTube videos, you're only scratching the surface. This course goes deeper, teaching you everything you need to know about the dating game, from approaching a woman to building real attraction. We just finished section 5 in the course, and you won't find this information on videos on my channel. It's easy to access with a secure payment option. Visit stoicapproachtolife.podia.com or click the link in the description to enroll now and improve your dating life. 1. She's always too busy for you. This is the first and most common sign that a woman is not interested in you. And yet, it's the one most men foolishly ignore. When a woman tells you she's too busy, what she's really saying is, you are not a priority. In today's world, everyone is busy. We all have jobs, deadlines, family, responsibilities. But people make time for what they care about. Simple as that. If a woman can post selfies, binge a show, go out with friends, but somehow doesn't have 10 minutes to return your call or message, that's not busyness. That's disinterest. A woman who genuinely likes you will find a way to stay connected. She'll want to talk to you, hear from you, be around you. But when she keeps pushing you off with the same "I've been really busy" line, it's time to stop playing dumb. This is where a lot of men trip up. They make excuses for her. They think she's going through something. They tell themselves she's just overwhelmed. That's how you get stuck in emotional quicksand. Meanwhile, she's already moved on mentally. She's just waiting for you to give up. Or worse, she's hoping you stay hooked so she can feed off your attention when it suits her. The worst part is, the more you chase her when she's giving you the too busy treatment, the more she loses respect for you. You're teaching her that she can give you nothing and you'll still show up. That's not attractive. That's weak. That's the exact opposite of what a high-value man does. Here's the cold truth. When a woman is interested, she's responsive. She asks questions. She makes plans. She checks in. But when she's not, her calendar becomes your competition. And you will always lose that fight. She'll delay texting back for hours, ignore your calls, cancel plans last minute, and expect you to just wait. That's not someone who wants to build anything with you. That's someone who's trying to fade out without having to say it to your face. So what do? You don't argue. You don't explain yourself. You don't chase. You just walk away. You show her that if she's too busy to value your presence, then she doesn't deserve it. You move on without drama and without warning. And here's the twist. The moment she sees you're not available anymore, she might suddenly find time. But by then, you should already be gone, because real interest never leaves you guessing. A man must learn this lesson early. A woman who wants you will never be too busy. And the moment she starts acting like your time doesn't matter, that's your sign to stop giving it to her. Period. 2. Her body language says it all. You don't need a psychology degree to read a woman's body language. It's louder than her words and more honest than any excuse she gives you. If you're paying attention, her body will tell you everything you need to know. The problem is, most men don't want to see the truth. They look for signs she still cares, when everything about her physical presence is screaming the opposite. When a woman is into you, her body leans in, her eyes lock with yours. She smiles often, touches you playfully, closes the space between you. You'll see her angle her body toward you, mirror your movements, and stay engaged when you talk. She'll make physical contact feel natural. That's not by accident, that's instinct. A woman's attraction comes out in how she physically responds to you. If it's not there, don't lie to yourself. Now, when she's not interested, it's a completely different energy. She crosses her arms. She avoids eye contact. Her posture is closed off. She leans away when you talk. If you try to touch her casually, even something as simple as placing your hand on her shoulder, she shifts or pulls away. You can feel the tension in the air. She's not comfortable. She doesn't want to be too close. And she definitely doesn't want to give you the wrong impression. Here's what most men miss. She's not being cold. She's just not feeling it. And rather than embarrass you or reject you directly, she lets her body do the talking. But because you're hopeful, you ignore it. You think maybe she's just shy. Maybe she's tired. Maybe you caught her at a bad time. But that's the trap. Excuses will keep you stuck chasing a woman who has already pulled back emotionally and physically. A woman will rarely tell you straight up that she's not attracted to you anymore, especially if you've already been involved. Instead, she'll become emotionally distant, and her body will follow. She'll stop touching you. Kisses become quick. Hugs feel awkward. Her responses are short. She keeps a physical gap between you. These are not minor changes. These are massive signs that the connection is dying or already dead. And let's be real, attraction is not something you can talk a woman into. It's either there or it isn't. You can't debate your way into her heart. If her body language is dry, closed off, and non-receptive, that's all the evidence you need. Stop ignoring it. Stop trying to fix something that's not mutual anymore. If she pulls away, you don't move closer. You let her go. Real women know how to show interest. And when they stop doing that, you don't need a conversation. You need clarity. Her body is telling you everything. All you have to do is believe it. Don't beg for touch. Don't fight for closeness. When the warmth is gone, walk away with your dignity intact. 3. Conversations feel forced and one-sided. One of the biggest red flags a man can ignore is how a woman communicates with him. If every conversation feels like you're dragging her to talk, if you're always the one reaching out, starting the dialogue, asking all the questions, and keeping it alive, that's not a relationship, that's you entertaining yourself with a disinterested audience. And the worst part is, you know it, you feel it, you just don't want to admit it. In the beginning, when a woman is genuinely interested, her energy is different. She responds quickly. She keeps the conversation flowing. She sends thoughtful messages. She asks you about your day, your plans, your mind. Even if she's not the most talkative person, you can tell she's mentally present. But when that interest fades, so does her effort. Suddenly, her replies are dry. One-word answers, delayed responses. You'll find yourself reading the same "lol," "okay," or "that's crazy" over and over again like she's on autopilot. That's not real engagement. That's her trying not to look rude while secretly hoping you stop texting. This is where men get desperate. They try to force chemistry by being extra funny, overly interesting, or more romantic, thinking if they just say the right thing, she'll open back up. But the more you try, the more the imbalance grows. Conversations should be mutual, not a one-man show. If you're carrying all the weight just to keep her attention, then you're not talking, you're performing. Even worse, she starts responding out of obligation, not desire. You know this because she stops initiating anything. If you don't text first, you won't hear from her. If you don't call, the phone stays silent. And when you finally talk, the energy is flat. She doesn't ask follow-up questions. She doesn't laugh like before. She doesn't seem curious anymore. You're not connecting, you're tolerated. When a woman is interested, her words will pull you closer. When she's not, they push you away without her having to say a single harsh word. She doesn't ghost you, she fades you. She leaves you in a state of confusion. Not because she doesn't know how to communicate, but because she doesn't want to be the one to end it. So instead, she starves the connection slowly, hoping you'll take the hint and disappear on your own. Here's what every man needs to understand. A woman who values you won't make you question whether she wants to talk to you. You won't need to guess. You won't need to double text. You won't feel like you're pulling teeth just to have a basic conversation. It will be effortless, natural, mutual. That's how real connection works. So if your conversations feel like interviews and you're the only one showing interest, Don't keep trying to win her back through words. Respect yourself enough to walk away. A man who knows his worth doesn't chase silence. He walks toward peace.